Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new here, this is Making It Happen with Mary and I am Mary. Today's video, y'all, this video is devoted to the scent of pears. Pears. There's been a lot of new pear scents that have come out over like the last year, and especially in the last month or so, they dropped a new pear one. And I wanted to kind of compare them and talk about the different pear scents that are out there and what I consider to be the best pear scents that are out there. Now, these are a mix of Bath & Body Works. There's some Victoria's Secret, some pink. I have Mix Bar. Oh yes, I have the new one by Mix Bar, that Pear Blossom. So we are going to talk about it. And some of these you can still find, and others you may have to go on Mercari and try to hunt them down. But hey, they're out there. I know they're out there. First one I want to touch on, y'all, do you remember MidSummer Dream? Y'all, scent notes are salted pear, fresh nectarine, and seaside lily. This is such a fresh, crisp pear that you're eating by the ocean, and you can smell the salt in the air, and you have that distinctive smell by the ocean, but you're eating a pear. Yeah. That is exactly what this smells like. I don't get nectarine in here. And if it is in there, it's very, very light. I do get the lily a tiny bit. But I do get heavily that pear, that and like the salted air. I do like MidSummer Dream. When she first came out, I had a hard time with it. I was wrestling with myself over it. But over time, you can see I put a nice healthy dent in her. I'm going to work on her some more this coming summer. MidSummer Dream, definitely a good pear scent. Next up, we have, and I think you can still find this one online at Victoria's Secret. It is Velvet Petals Golden. I know you guys are like, what? Just listen. Scent notes are toasted almond, radiant pear, velvet petals at golden hour. Yeah, and you get the pear in this. It's a baked pear, but it's not sweet. It's not a sweet pear. You definitely get almond in this. It's kind of like a baked pear, like how the skin of a pear will smell if you bake it in the oven. And then you combine that with that almond, and it's beautiful. They actually did a really good job on this. This version of Velvet Petals. They're golden, all right. But Velvet Petals. Yeah, I really do like this one a lot. This one is good. It's a different take on pear, and for that I'm grateful, because I don't like everything to be exactly the same. Like, why? I like different versions, and this one is that baked almond version. Next up, we have an oldie but goodie, and she comes back periodically especially like during SAS at Bath & Body Works, Iced Pear Margarita. This is one of the first pear scents that I can recall Bath & Body Works put out in recent history, like within 5 or 6 years, that was such a beautiful scent to me in summer. And I used all of it up, and I swear, I'm like, okay, that was probably a one and done. And then I smelled it again, and I'm like, I need to have this. I need to have it back in my collection. And it's so good. It's so good. Scent notes are Fiesta Pear, Baja Limon, Mango Flower, Mayan Sugarcane, and Mexican Sandalwood. Like, y'all, this is when they were still putting a shit ton of scent notes on the bottles instead of 3. Yeah. But it's so pretty, and it's festive and bright and beautiful. It's a perfect summer pear. A pear margarita. And they named this so well, Iced Pear Margarita. It is like bright, sunshiny. You can see yourself sitting somewhere on a beach and drinking a pear margarita, and it would smell like this. It is like sunshine and vacation in a bottle. It is good. It is good. I love this one. I feel like the body lotion is heavier on the mango. Yeah, it's definitely heavier on the mango, but the body spray, pear, baby. Yeah, it's a good one, y'all. It's a good one. So if they do bring her back, Iced Pear Margarita, definitely check her out, because she's good. She is good, y'all. Don't sleep on her. Next up, we have Victoria's Secret's Love Spell Untamed. I know you guys are going, where is she getting these from? Scent notes, forest pear, apricot nectar, love spell in the wild. Yeah. Yeah. This is definitely like a cold pear. Like, if you had a really ripe pear and it's really, really ripe, like soft, juicy, ready to go, but it was in the refrigerator and it's cold, like really cold. And how when you pull it out, there's like this sense of chill that comes off of the pear, but you're still smelling the skin of that pear and it's really ripe. That's what this smells like, mixed with a little bit of nectarine and the love spell DNA. I'm smelling the wrong damn end. Yeah. Yeah, and the longer you sniff it, the more that original love spell DNA does tend to come out. However, when you first spray this, you definitely are getting pear. And it's beautiful. It really is. It's a sweeter pear, but it's like chilly and cold. So yeah, I do like this. It is Love Spell Untamed. Next up, we have one that I initially did a really bad review on, but she grew on me in the colder months and she has stayed there in that position. I still like her, and it's Poppy. It's Poppy, y'all. Scent notes are fresh morning dew, wild poppies, sugared rhubarb, and juicy pear. And you definitely get a pear note in this, without a doubt. I mean, the first thing that slaps me in the nose is rhubarb, but I know what rhubarb smells like and it slaps. And that's like the first thing I get, but then after that rhubarb, I get the pear. And it's just like a crisp, normal pear. It's like, there's nothing like overly chilled or overly sweet or cooked or gourmand or sugared or anything like that, or candied, whatever. It is just like your standard pear. As if you're in the grocery store, you pick up a pear and you smell it, that kind of pear. But it's good. And mixed with that rhubarb, that's what does it for me. I don't get morning dew. What the hell does morning dew smell like? I mean, I don't know why they list that as a scent note, because like, what the hell does morning dew smell like? And I'm not really sure what poppies smell like. I know they're used to make certain things, but I don't recall smelling poppies recently, so I'm not really sure what a poppy smells like anymore. But the rhubarb and the pear is heavy. It's heavy. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Wild poppy. Check if you like pear scents. For sure. For sure. And how could we have a video about pear without Victoria's Secret's, their new one that's still online, Merlot pear. Merlot pear, y'all. Scent notes are lush blackberry and crisp pear. And it's good. Ooh, it's like that tart, tangy pear. The blackberry is good in this, but it's more in the background. The pear is the dominant scent in here. It's like a tart, tangy pear. Like, honest to God, Merlot pear is like a perfect name for this, because I, smelling this, can think of a tart pear that's not quite ripe yet, and as if you're drinking a glass of Merlot wine with it. Like, the scent combination that would be smells like this. Yeah, yeah. It's good. That pear is heavy, 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 tart, not super sweet. Because you know Merlot wines are not sweet. Like, unless it's a sangria or something along that lines, or like a mix with blush. Merlots tend to be dry and tart, or bitter, in my opinion. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. But yeah, this is good. I like this one. If you haven't gotten your sniffer on Merlot pear, and she's strong. She's strong. Next up is that new one that y'all saw me haul. Mix Bars Pear Blossom. And I do have the perfume. It is up here. I did get the perfume as well. And the perfume is stronger. It's good. Y'all, this is banger. Yeah. This is good. As a pear scent, this is good. Heavy, heavy pear. It definitely has a floral twang to it. Like, this is one of the first ones we talked about that has that floral twang. Like, you definitely get a floral in there. However, it's mostly pear dominant, but the floral is definitely noticeable. Like, you're not going to miss this floral. You're not going to bypass it with your nose. But it's good. Oh, it's good. Now, I will say, between the body spray and the perfume is heavier on that pear note than the actual spray. I feel like the spray is a little more floral heavy, but they're both still really, really good. And I do recommend this one if you like Pear. And it's new, and it's not something that they've done before, so I'm impressed with that. So yes, Mix Bars, Pear Blossom. Check her out. Next up, we have Tried and True from Tried and True from Bath and Body Works. It was just out of SAS, and I'm kind of glad they brought her back. We haven't seen her for a while. Pearberry. Now, I personally like the cream better than the spray. It's just my own preference. Scent notes are Anjou Pear, Wild Berries, Apple Blossom, Golden Freesia, and Blonde Woods. And because this is a lotion, I'm going to have, or body cream, and I love the packaging on this. I think this one was really cute. Yeah, I can smell it already. Yeah, ooh, the pear on this is again a crisp pear, but it has such a distinctive note to it. It's a fresh tart pear. Like when I say fresh, just picked off the tree fresh. The smell of the skin of a pear when the sun has been on it and it's ripe and warm. And Anjou pears have a very distinct scent to them compared to other pears. They're a little bit sweeter, but they're still tart, at least the smell. And I love them. Anjou pears are some of my favorite. They're the darker colored pears. They're like a brownish. Some of them, depending on what part of the country, can even have like a purplish tint to that brown. But they're wonderful. They're wonderful. And you can see from this picture, well, they kind of made these Anjou pears a little red with some of the green, but most of the ones I have seen, the ones I relegate them to, have more of a, like a tan or kind of a color here. It's not as red. I think just for packaging purposes, I think they just lightened it up. Yeah. If you want a good pear and you have not checked out Pearberry, I don't really get a lot of berry in this, or freesia, or apple, or blonde woods. To me, it's like mostly pear. I mean, tell me what you think. I think it's mostly pear. Yeah. And y'all, I'm rocking a little bit of a different hairstyle today. My one piece is showing under here, though. This is all my own hair. I have really, really long hair. I just braided it, and I kind of like wrapped it around in the sides here at different heights, like this one a little bit higher. I think it's cute. What do y'all think? I've been trying to rock some different hairstyles in preparation for summer and hot weather because I love having long hair. However, I hate having to style it a lot of times, especially when it's hot outside, because it's hot. And when you have a lot of hair, it's hotter. So I'm really trying to play around with different updos and practice for this coming summer. And I'm kind of digging this one. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? With some cute earring. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm going to rock some other ones. I got some ideas, like even a faux hawk one that was really cute that I've tried, and it's really, really cute. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, anyway, there I go on my tangents again. Next up, we have Dahlia. Oh yes, Dahlia. Scent notes are Velvet Dahlia Petals, Crisp Pear, Praline Musk, and Whipped Tonka Bean. Now, anybody who's been around Bath & Body Works for a while, they know that a lot of people, a lot of influencers have related Dahlia to Good Girl by Caroline Herrera. They do smell very, very similar. But when you mention and speak about the notes of this, so good. It is so, and y'all, it does smell like Caroline Herrera. It really does. I mostly get off a first whiff of it is that tonka bean and the praline. But I can tell you as it settles down, I mean, because I just freshly sprayed these caps before I started this because I wanted to be able to have them sitting there for about maybe 20 minutes before I started. You definitely get a pear note in there when you're looking for it. Now, if you're just smelling this off rip and you're like, meh, to me, it would just not, I don't get pear if I didn't know the scent notes. But once you know what the scent notes are, you can break them down and you can definitely pick out those different scents. And I definitely get a pear in this, but it's like a sweetened pear. It's sweetened pear. It's not gourmand sweet, but it's definitely sweetened. And it's good. Oh, she good. Oh, I love Dahlia. I freaking love Dahlia. And when she first came out, you know what the crazy thing is I was not a fan. I thought it would smell too mature, even for me at the age I was, which was already in my 40s when she was released. Let's see, she was released, when was she released? 2000. In 2000, let's see, that was 3 years ago. I was 41. But getting older is just weird. It's weird. I love it, but at the same time, it kind of like freaks me out a little bit when I think about it. It's weird. It's weird. But yes, Dahlia, when she first came out, I was not a fan. I was just like, ugh. But now, especially over the last 2 years, you know what I think it is ever since I fell in love with Caroline Herrera's perfume, I subsequently put my sniffer back on this and I was like, holy shit, it really does smell like that. And I fell in love with Dahlia, and I fell in love with it. And I'm so glad I have backups in my supply stash downstairs, because we never know when we're going to see her. Like at SAS time that just came out, we saw the creamy body wash. I didn't see anything else though in it, just the creamy body wash. So I'm glad I do have some backups of these, and I do have a healthy dent in this one. So, oh, yeah, that's good. It's so good. I love Dahlia. Next up, we have a Victoria's Secret one. Pure Seduction Crystal. I do have a really big dent in this one. This one is Ruby Pear, Violet Orchid, Pure Seduction Beams with Crystal Energy. This is good. I forget sometimes how good this one is. It is definitely a different take on Pure Seduction. Like, it's a different take. It's very bright, and you get a sweet scent from this, like a very sweet orchid. But that pear in here is a sweet pear, a ruby pear that is super sweet with that original Pure Seduction DNA. And it's gorgeous, y'all. It is gorgeous. If you like a really sweet pear, but not gourmand, but sweet. And I know you can still find this on Mercari. Mercari has everything. If you cannot find something in store, look on Mercari, because 9 times out of 10, in fact, 99% of the time, you're going to find it on there. Now, I can't guarantee the price is going to be cheap, but you'll find it. Oh, you'll find it. So yeah, Victoria's Secret Pure Seduction Crystal, banger. And the packaging on this was that whole line was so pretty. It was just so pretty. Next up, we have a pink one from Pink, Golden Pear. This came out 2021. Scent notes are juicy pear and raw honey. And yeah, it smells like the honey wildflower from Bath & Body Works mixed with pear. Yeah, like a golden yellow pear. Yeah. It's sweet from that honey, but you definitely get the pear note. And it's a pretty one. Again, this is a sweet one, but it's not overly sweet. But it definitely, that honey is banging in this. Oh, the honey is good. Golden Pear from Pink. I know she's probably, I still have a nice healthy dent in this one too. She's out there still. Ooh. Now, for a really gourmand pear, y'all ain't no comparison to Pear Creme Brulee. Now, Bath & Body Works released this it was last year, right? No, 2021 they released this. Has it been that long? No, this was 2022. It was made the 347th day of 2021, so that explains that, because it was released in the spring. Explains that. Scent notes are baked pear, caramelized sugar, and whipped cream, and y'all, they are not playing. This is definitely one of my top 3 pear scents, like, ever. I love it. The whipped cream note in this is so heavy, but so is that baked pear. Like, if you ever had a baked pear out of the oven with like some caramel on it and a little, like a scoop of vanilla ice cream and some whipped cream on top, that's what this smells like. This one is banger, yo. It is banger. I noticed with this scent, either you liked it or you did not. It was really no in between. It was one or the other, and that was it. Me likey. Oh, I like you. She good. I'm glad I do have one more backup of this in the basement, just in case. Just the spray, because the body lotion, the body cream was good, but I have a feeling that's one of those ones that's not going to last as long. So I didn't really want to go all out and purchase backups of the body cream. The last 2 are probably my personal top 2 scents that are pear, right? Top 2 scents. The first one is the OG from Victoria's Secret, Paraglace. Oh, yes. She is beautiful. She is gorgeous. Sugared pear and dewy melon. Now, I don't get a melon scent from this. All I get is, oh my God, that whiff. I have nostalgia going back to like 20 years ago when I smelled this. I wore this a lot in my early 20s. And I just can remember Destiny and Christian being really little kids then, like little, because I had Destiny when I was 21. And I had Christian when I literally just turned 23. They're not even, what are they, like 15 months apart? Yeah, Destiny, yeah, 15 months apart. And I remember them just being so little and me spraying this all the time. And Christian did not like the scent when he was little. I'd be like, that stinks. But he loved Love Spell. And I can just remember them being so little. I love scent. I just love scent. It's so beautiful, you guys. It's just like a true, authentic pear that's not trying to be anything other than pear. There's no fluff, no finery, no mixes in there. Even though it says there's melon, I don't get melon from this. I just get beautiful, honest to God, true pear. And I love it. 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 Paraglace. Avery, do you like Paraglace? She's always in here, yo. Anytime I do videos, she comes plopping in here on the ground like, whew. And then sometimes when I'm getting stuff ready, she'll come over here and be sniffing around and I'll let her sniff the caps. And some of them she'll be like really in there with her nose, like wanting to lick it. And I'm like, no, don't lick it. And then other ones she's like, get that shit away from me. So it's kind of interesting to see what she likes versus what humans like, I guess. And for the record, she did like this one. So anyway, now, can you believe there's one I actually like more than this? One. And y'all, it is my absolute favorite, all-time favorite pear scent in body care. I will say a body care. It's not a perfume. And I do have one set of backups left in my stockpile, and I'm so thankful I do. But y'all, there is no comparison in my books. Toasted Praline and Pear from Bath & Body Works. No comparison. This is the shiznit. It slaps harder than your mama did when you used the B word the first time. It slaps. It's good. Scent notes are poached pear, toasted praline, graham crackers, yeah, you heard me right, and tonka bean. And y'all, I have no words for this. It is the most beautiful gourmand pear that has ever been made. And honestly, it's better than pear creme brulee. It is. Pear creme brulee is banging. It's one of my top 3. Like I said, it's banging. But this one takes the cake. You pick up that graham cracker note very heavily in this. And it almost kind of reminds me of a s'more with graham crackers. However, it would be like graham cracker, marshmallow. What is the other note that they say that's in here? Maybe a caramel or a vanilla drizzle, because I know they do have vanilla drizzles, with some sliced soft pear with another layer of graham cracker. That's what this smells like. And y'all, they really need to bring this one back. There is no comparison. Like none. This one is banger upon banger upon banger. It is the most gourmand scent that they've ever created with pear, and it's my favorite pear scent, period. So, yeah. Toasted praline and pear. Get you some. If they ever bring this back, you better get her. Oh, my God, I love it so much. Yeah, y'all, that is all I have for this video for my top favorite pear scents that are in Bath & Body Works, Victoria's Secret, body care, perfume sprays, or body sprays, I should say. Did I miss one? Is there another pear scent out there that you know of and I didn't list it, and you think it's banger, and maybe I want to know. Tell me. Don't keep it a secret, girl. Tell me. I want to know. And yeah, if you like this video, y'all, leave me a comment, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. What are you waiting for? Here's your sign. Yeah. And ding the bell so you're alerted every time I upload. All right, you guys, that is all I have for today. And I will catch you in the next one. All right, you guys. Bye-bye.